Hello and welcome, this is Chrisifix, and I'm here to make a new Let's Play of Empire Total War. It's a bit of an old game, but it's still really good. So these first one or two episodes, I think, will be a bit different, because I'm not sure whether how long the episodes I can upload is at the moment on YouTube, so I'm just testing right now with a 20 minute episode, and it might be cut into two randomly, because I have to cut it down to 10 minutes or something, or 15 minutes, I don't know that yet. So I'll find out, and once I find out, the rest of them will be of equal length, but these two first will be a bit different. So I think the sound might be a bit loud, at least the music. I always think the music is too loud in this game. There we go. Alright, so we'll be playing a grand campaign, and I haven't figured out who to play yet. I don't want to play any of these major nations. Maybe Holland, Prussia, or maybe Sweden as well. Sweden is pretty fun, but it's just they seem too easy, because you just instantly wipe out Russia without that much of trouble with it. Prussia usually goes for good fun gameplay, and so does Holland. I think we'll go with Holland for now. We'll take a long campaign. The reason why I pick a long campaign and not any of the others, because at least with a long campaign there's something that it requires you to take, so it'll be a kind of accurate, historical accurate, while a long campaign just means kill everybody and hold a lot of land and you win, which is pretty boring, I think. And short campaign is just too short. So I prefer playing on long. So we'll be playing on hard. I'm not sure if this will be too easy, but it's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, it should be fine. So let's start it off with the Dutch. And hopefully we won't get our asses kicked. So there's a couple of things that I probably will be doing. I'm gonna try to get at least one real fight into each episode. Don't want to hear that. It's just an advisor talking about what I should do and blah blah blah, if you haven't played the game before. So first of all I want to get square formations and canister shots, and then block bayonet, because it really improves my army and the way I position myself. So I could... Here's the thing, when you play as Holland, there's a couple of things you can do. You can go sort of neutral in Europe and then try to expand in over here, or in India, which can be quite fun, where you just try to sail up here to Benegal or something and start conquering land. You can play almost completely neutral and just go for a big fleet and try to gain a huge income. You can fight over here, try to gain some of these islands from the pirates, which is also a lot of fun. I'm not quite sure which one I will do yet. Can I even fight this? I'd rather not. So yeah, we have 4 lands, I think. Yeah, we have Curacao and Dutch Guiana, or Suriname, and then we have Holland itself and Sicilian, or how I don't know how to pronounce that. We want that. So we're building the mine over here, diamond mine, and I sort of want just to make sure that my fleet is alright over here, so I'm just gonna send this over to help and support my fleet. I know I have a fleet over here, right there, gaining some money for me. Really nice. I could sail this away because I think we're gaining, let's see, what do we get over here? Is there anything we can change here? Sadly we are republics, which is not that great for a small empire, but really good for a large empire. Let's see, yeah, we get tons of spices, which is pretty good. I think we'll just keep it here, keep the spices here. I was sort of thinking of going for ivory, but it would cut down our income for such a long time, it wouldn't really be worth it right now. A really cool ship we have is the Fleet, which is pretty much just an awesome trade ship. Indiaman trade ship versus this one beats the hell out of it, and it still works as a trade ship, so it's really easy defendable. So I'm just building up some economy anyway, and then we're gonna do some diplomatics really soon as well. Luck in camp, yes please, and this is too expensive, we need to build other stuff as well. So we have an army here. There's a couple of things we could do. We could declare war on Spain, and then France will declare war on us as well, and we'll have to do some sort of campaign down through Western Europe. We can go into the German lands over here. Both of them pretty viable. I think... do we even have any... wow, we suck. So yeah, this could be good. The thing is, the longer the game goes on, the stronger they attempt to get all of these. But I don't really want to just rush a war with Spain. I prefer just to stay a bit down. Maybe take this because it gives us a school, and we have some pretty good allies as well actually. Let's see. Hey Hanover, I really want to be allied with you because Hanover always gets strong and it's nice defense. So what I'm sort of thinking right now is to declare war on the Rhineland and just take that, and yeah, I think that could work. Even though they're friendly with us, I do think that we can declare war on them. I don't want to call my allies for help. Thank God. Okay, so that's actually really good. Austria decided to not join the war, and by doing that they break their alliance to the Rhineland, and I gain only one extra enemy, and it's 2 minor nations, so I can take both of these. Then I'll have to muster up a huge army, because that will eventually make Spain and France really mad at me and start attacking. So I'll have to have good defense on these 3. But once I have a strong defense on these 3 lands, I'll probably start moving out and doing other stuff. So we're just going to build some stuff on our army. I prefer line infantry. Could go for conscripts, they're a bit cheaper. Not as much accuracy, a bit less morale, and they can't do exactly the same because they're militia, so... and we only have fixed artillery, sadly. So we're gonna do this. Take this army and move it over here. Then we're gonna start building a fleet. One of those, and in the West Indian we will build a sloop, I think, and send this over here. We'll have to build up a pretty good fleet over here before we can do anything. So the goal right now is to seize a bit more land in Europe. The good thing about the 2 lands we're at war with at the moment, both have schools, which we can use. Austria and Prussia. So I could declare war on Prussia right now, but I really don't want to go into more wars, and I don't need to be allied with Austria. It's not that needed, and though I could join, wouldn't really make much of a difference. But I don't really like Austria in the first place, so that's pretty simple. So I should be able to take the Greenland pretty easily. Oh. A gentleman. We can't really use him for anything over here, to be honest. Nope. He's just gonna sit here and do nothing. That's okay. Let's see. So we got a sloop and our military broke their alliance, and a trade route is being raided. That is annoying. Nothing we can do about it right now though. So our economy is not as good as it could be, mainly because of that raid. So we also need some good infrastructure, and it is just so important to have a good fleet in this game. So I'm going to keep building up my fleet over here. We want to have a strong navy, and yeah, it will give us a lot of money in later game. So we will just wait a bit. How long time was it? 5 turns. They will probably attack us soon, and if they don't, we can just wait it out a bit. Wait, I'm not really in a hurry to finish them off. Let's see. Nobody here I really care about. The Spanish, well, they're hostile to me. So is Austria. The reason why all of these are hostile to me is because I am a republic, they're monarchs, so they feel threatened about me. About the like the republic, the whole republic thing, that it's the people who now owns the country, and they don't like that. What else do we have? Alliance we're not on it. Yeah, that was because I broke the alliance with Austria. Alliance broke. Yeah, I'm sorry. And now they are allied with one of my enemies, so I can't even go back to get an alliance with them. And I think we'll be fine for now. We'll pretty soon have square formations, and there we go. They're sent east. Spain doesn't declare war on us. That's good. That's one thing we have to be extremely careful of, is that Spain might declare war on us at pretty much any given time. They are really a huge threat for us. So yeah. And here we go. We have a bit more navy now. Not that much. We'll just send this in here. Take this entire fleet. I think we can just let it be stationed there for a little bit. And once the float is finished over here, we'll sail this to probably down here and try to beat up this fleet. I don't even know what was in it. Don't remember. A sloop and 2 brigs. We should be able to beat that. So our conscripts and line infantry goes over here. Forges a strong army. We can demand surrender. They won't accept. So let's see. They have a lot of mob, some militia, and some melee infantry, and a general's bodyguard. So yeah, let's just assault this castle, because that way I can squeeze it in. Normally I would probably just stand there maybe for 5 turns. It's sort of dependent, but I prefer to be the defending party and not the aggressor, at least in the beginning, because at the moment we only have fixed artillery, which is really annoying, because we have to just place them somewhere good and then hope that position is good enough for us never to move. So yeah, we'll probably start the siege off with just trying to shoot down the fort, if they even have a fort. I'm not even sure. I hope they don't. If they don't have a fort, we should be pretty okay. If they have a fort, it's gonna be really annoying. Last thing I played as, I believe, was muhahah Confederacy, and they always have forts everywhere, man. It's horrible. So I don't like this formation one bit. Just get over here. I just want all my men to be there, whatever. Let's see. So they're gonna be defending the city. An important thing is with the artillery is it can't shoot uphill. So I'm trying to find a place where it doesn't have to shoot that much up. Like this could work because it's not that badly up. It's too bad, it's too much. This would be a good position, but only if we were defending part and we are the aggressors, so we sort of have to do something else. I think this is probably the best position for this artillery. And then this artillery, I'll try to place it here, and it might become completely useless, but I hope it won't. So we place some pikemen behind our artillery in case they charge for it. In case they charge with the cavalry, if they even had any. I didn't notice. I think they only have a general's bodyguard, so they probably won't. But just for good measures. Then I prefer to have line infantry over here on the side of my army, because they can do a bit more than the militia. Then this one will go here. Probably more like here. Good. And the conscriptors, who I believe is a bit better than the normal militia, will go here. And then we'll have regular militia in between. Right about there. This is just a basis formation. It's pretty simple. Nothing fancy. So let's see. They've just split up the army and placed it in a huge line. Now I just wonder if they're actually gonna attack us, because if they do, I don't want to move. I think I have a nice position to defend in as well. So if they just move forward and attack me, I'll just be happy to let them fight me, and I'll probably be able to shut them down pretty fast. And now my artillery starts to shoot. That's the general's bodyguard. Sadly we didn't hit anything. Does make them run a bit back though, so that's decent. I really hate fighting cavalry in this early game before I have my ouch. Before I have my square formation. Oh, that's bad. So artillery is just hammering down on them. I don't think we've killed. We've actually killed a couple of units. Not really anything major, but it does hurt their morale a bit that they're already getting shot on. That's pretty good. Why are they shooting at the men that they're least likely to hit? Oh, whatever. Can't be asked to do anything fancy with it. We should be able to win this pretty convincingly. Once you get canister shots, artillery just becomes much more useful. So I'm just speeding this up to triple speed because nothing's really happening. I'm not going to move. I'm doing just fine standing here. So it seems like right now they are going to be attacking my left flank, which means my right flank will be pretty much too strong and this will be too weak. So I'm moving these up here, and then I'm taking my conscriptors and move them over here from my left flank. Also, my cavalry will just stay here so they can move around at a later point. So right now you can see that they're trying to overload my left flank, and my right flank will be pretty much useless. So later I'm moving these guys in preparation of that, and then I'll try to swing up my militia and that, so I make a concave around them once they get closer. And I'm absolutely sure that they are going to overload this flank, because if they fake an overload over here, I've seen the way I do that like once, but I've had a friend of mine do it to me a couple of times and stuff, so I'm just being prepared. is to fake an overload over here, and seems the episode will be done. So thanks for this time.